It is one of the worst child abuse cases in New Mexico's history. This morning we are taking a deeper look into the death of baby Brianna and how her death 8 years ago left a lasting impact on this community. But first, we want to warn you, photos in this story are truly disturbing. They are the images of a little baby's beaten body whose life was taken too soon. Here's News Channel 9's Monique Griego.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing.
These pictures are forever embedded in the mind of Detective Lyndall Wright.
They are important. They do speak a lot of words.
Wright was the first investigator on the scene, July 19th, 2002, the day 5.5-month-old Brianna Lopez died.
She was beat and bit and tortured.
She was bruised from the top of her head all through her face. She was bitten everywhere. She was also sexually assaulted.
Brianna was raped and killed by her father, Andy Walters, and uncle, Stephen Lopez. Doña Ana County District Attorney Susana Martinez prosecuted Brianna's case. She still keeps Brianna's picture hanging on her office wall.
There's a purpose behind what we're doing every day, and that's what she does. She reminds me every day of why we do this.
The night before Brianna died, Andy and Stephen admitted to sexually penetrating Brianna and to also playing rough with her after they'd been drinking.
They were throwing her up, and she was hitting the ceiling, and sometimes they would not catch her and she would hit the floor.
But Brianna's injuries showed repeated and much more severe abuse. She had bruises in various stages of healing, but it was a blow to the head that killed her.
So it wasn't as though all of these injuries occurred to her on the same day.
At the time, child abuse resulting in death carried a maximum sentence of 18 years in prison. Martinez fought for lengthier sentences. Both men got 60+ years.
You should never, ever walk the streets again after you've killed a child.
Her mother, Stephanie Lopez, got 18 years for not protecting her. But Martinez wasn't done. 3 years after Brianna died, she successfully changed New Mexico's law to include life in prison as punishment.
And so it's had a huge impact statewide.
But deadly abuse continues. Wright says within the past month there have been 2 severe cases of child abuse in Doña Ana County. 1 child died. Police say both were abused by their mothers.
Obviously, we have a problem. It hasn't ended.
Now Martinez is fighting to make the punishment for not reporting child abuse more severe. In Brianna's case, her grandmother and a second uncle only received 30 days in jail. Martinez is trying to raise the max penalty to 18 months.
I think that's the bigger issue, is the community turns a blind eye sometimes.
In death, Brianna received the support she didn't receive in life.
Her casket was donated. Her clothing that she wore when she was buried was donated.
In the years since her murder, another controversy has popped up over where Brianna is buried. Shortly after her death, her family came and put this cage around her gravesite.
The cage is there to keep people away from giving flowers or balloons. They have told us that. The family has told us that precisely.
Thousands of people from around the world have petitioned to have the cage removed, but the family won't allow it. Inside, things are deteriorating, including an angel statue with its finger pressed to its lips. Martinez says it's meant to silence her.
They want her to die as painfully as she lived.
There were no pictures of Brianna from before her death, so Detective Wright took this picture during her autopsy.
It looked like she was sleeping, and when I went into the home, there were no photographs of her anywhere. And I just took the photograph because I just thought it would be the only photograph she had.
Martinez had it altered to erase the massive bruising. Wright also had another detective draw this picture of Brianna, which shows what she might have looked like alive. He keeps it in his office.
It's just something that can give me more fuel to carry on, so that hopefully this doesn't happen again.
Monique Griego, News Channel 9.
And Martinez says they're trying to find legal ways to have the cage around Brianna's gravesite removed. If you'd like more information on how you can help, just go to our website, ktsm.com.